Hello YouTube, Nick Pomfret here from Pomfrets Pythons. Today I'm going to give you a view of some of my holdbacks, and I've got a mystery morph which I bought as a pastel male in 2010, and the offspring that he's been producing is sort of phenomenally bright. Because I bought it as a pastel, not sure quite what's going on there, but somebody drove 100 miles to buy a normal off me, given that it was a bright normal. He told me he had 30 snakes, and I thought, why would somebody with 30 snakes that breeds them want a normal off me? Anyway, it turned out, got in a conversation with him, and he told me it was a fire. Couldn't sell them as fires because I didn't know the father had fire in him. Now I've got the receipt here from when I bought him, and it says, father, the snake keeper, import from America, a pastel. The mother, lesser orange ghost, UK bred. So he's definitely a pastel, 100% het for orange ghost. But there's other things going on in there. It looks like he's got fire in him, and he's got a head stamp, don't know if it'll be visible on the video, of an X. Not sure if any of you know if that indicates any particular gene, but I'll just give you a quick tour. And I've also had a bit of a sleepless night because one of the female pinstripe I bred him to seemed to develop a swollen head. And I've looked that up on the internet, and I can only find one case that's similar. And the person with the problem said the vet couldn't suss it out, and none of the comments from any experienced snake keeper had seen anything like it. But it also did say that the heads do swell slightly before they shed. Now she's just shed, very clean shed. She's striking first time and eating a small rat twice a week because she's developing follicles. And I'll just show you a video of her as well, just to get your opinion. Because I don't want her to start taking her to the vet and they're trying to draw fluid off her head. It's just going to complicate things when it might just be a genetic trait of that particular individual snake. I'll just give you a quick tour. I'll just take you on a quick tour, but first of all I'll show you the pastel that I referred to as the mystery morph. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the head stamp on video, and I don't know if the video will do his coloration any justice, but he's extremely pale yellow bordering on cream. And can you see the X on the head? Can you see the X stamp on the head? Not sure if that indicates any particular morph, but he's looking like a firefly at the very least, but I think there's something else going on in there as well. Now I've got an ivory female here that we produced about 3 or 4 years ago and held her back. And she's doing well. And we also held a brother back from the same clutch who's an ivory male. He's going into shed. His eyes are smoky, but I mean, she's white. He's got a bit of dark pixelation on him. And about a couple of years ago, I bought a pied from a pet shop, a male pied. He was a bit feisty, a bit nervous and snappy, but he seems to have grown out of it. I bought him as a pied, but looking at the pixelation and the rough edges around the saddles, and also the sort of yellow bits of yellow tinges around the edge, I'm thinking he could be a yellow belly pied. But I'm going to breed him to the ivory female next year, so all the offspring will be yellow belly 100% het pieds, and if we get a white snake out of that clutch, I'll know that he's got yellow belly in him. So I bred this Pastel mystery morph this year to this pastel yellow belly female, who's absolutely huge. She won't, I've had to take the hide out because the snake's got too big, it won't even be able to get inside the hide. But she's got really hazel coloured eyes. So given the genetic makeup of the father and this pastel yellow belly, who's a big snake, we'll have to see what we get out of that clutch. And this is the one that I'm worried about. I've just had a look and she's about to poop. She's shed, she's striking and eating 2 small rats a week. She doesn't seem unhealthy at all, but the head size just is a bit of concern. And because I'm familiar with the snake, her head's grown slightly, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm worrying about nothing, but it has gone down from last night. Who knows, but so that's a quick tour of the snake room, and I'm about to strengthen the rack because the casters that were on it were nowhere near strong enough, and the rack's a bit shaky, so I'm going to put some strengtheners down each side and a new base with extra strong casters on that'll take about 800 pounds in weight. I'll post that video later. Okay, any of your experience regarding the mystery morph, what were the genes it could possibly have in him, and what the X on the head stamp could indicate, your advice and experience is much appreciated. And regarding the pinstripe female with the large head, I really don't know what's going on. And as I said, I don't want to start taking her to a vet, and they don't really know much about reptiles. I've googled reptile vets in the area, there don't seem to be very many. And I don't want to put her through that trauma. I'll just keep my eye on her. If things start deteriorating, then I'll have to take her somewhere. Nick Pomfret, Pomfrets Pythons, signing out. Please like and subscribe. Your interest is much appreciated. Thanks.